Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have an amazing Monday afternoon or whatever time it is for you. We're going to be watching the Ricochet solo TOF here, lower brackets, Hollywood Undead against xswagg. I'm here with myself, Jack, inside, and our broadcaster today will be Sandra. How you doing, guy?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Jack. What about you?
Lovely, lovely, nice and sunny. But yes, regarding both these players, in probably a ruder way to say it, we've not seen them play really before. They might have competed before, but they're more no-namers within the sense of being higher up there. So do you want to make a prediction, or should we just wait and see for the first round?
I do know a little bit about Hollywood Undead. I played with him in some teams. He's a pretty good setups player, so I do expect him to do reasonably well in this TOF Ricochet.
All right. He's also using Crusader, which we saw Mr. Vanker, I believe I was watching with you before, weren't we? And he was using it as well. So pretty much the same as what that game looked like. And already we see Hollywood with the DP going up against xswagg, and he will get that first kill and use his Nitro and going straight in for the flag. Off the bat, would you use Crusader? Because I know you like it. Come on.
Yeah, I probably would.
It's working out for him right now. He's got that repair kit as well, and it's definitely going to look like the first capture here, and it's going to steal that DP just for safe keepings.
It's interesting. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think it's Mr. Vanker who first came up with the idea of using Crusader, especially since we saw him say it's his first time using it. I think it's like a change in the meta for TOF Ricochet, since it's a lot of good players are using it now.
Yeah, this is my second time watching or actually broadcasting one of these games. So it's great to see another person using that. It's working out. Honestly, from seeing what other players are doing with this, I definitely will use this Crusader from now on. But score right now is 2-1 with 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Holy man, Hollywood will get taken out, and xswagg will self himself. Oh my days!
A little bit of confusion there.
Yeah,
It's
a little bit.
good. I could be mistaken, but it looks like xswagg has MK6 Ricochet, or maybe MK7. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like he's doing less damage than Hollywood Undead, but that might just be the accuracy of their shots.
Could be not too sure. We'll have to keep an eye out more for that. Also another thing, I don't know if the Vikings are actually working out. Honestly, Crusader, like I was saying, yeah, it's really working out. Both of them self-tier, 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. There's still time. xswagg going in straight for that flag. It's going to take flag he's possibly capture here as well. It's got that repair kit. We nearly missed that.
Hollywood Undead gets his double armor just in time to, but he still gets taken out. Good job by xswagg there. This is probably going to be a capture, but
yeah, I don't think
he drives into the tree there. That's very unlucky for him.
That was really nice spawning from him, and unfortunate for xswagg there. Gonna keep the score at 2-1 here. Trying to do as much damage as he can, but both of them gonna use their repair kits. Near enough xswagg goes to full HP, but Hollywood's in a bit more trouble.
Trying to keep his distance, trying to run away from xswagg, who has the clear advantage in terms of supplies now, and both of them's the lead.
Ooh,
both of them are self-destructing. Interesting.
He's going to get the better spawn at this point in time, and I think Hollywood did do more damage now because he does have that nice little DA he picked up there, and possibly going to get this return.
But xswagg takes him out because Hollywood on that didn't want to use his repair kit because there wasn't really a proper time for him to use it, I believe. Since xswagg was constantly dealing damage to him and it would have stopped his repair kit. But xswagg can maybe capture this flag.
Hollywood just in time. He does have his repair, and he's going to get that return last minute. So I mean, just an update on time. There's still just over 5 minutes. There's also another repair kit falling, and a DP. Score going to be 3-1 to Hollywood. I'm trying to make sure not to say Holy Man.
I can imagine. I mean, we've what it's called, seen him live a lot more than Hollywood.
Yeah, I keep pressing tab. Like,
make sure you read his name properly.
Yeah, exactly. Holy Man .dead. Undead, I mean. No, but xswagg gonna get taken out, and yeah, I mean, as of right now, really promising for Hollywood. Jesus.
I mean, you might as well just say undead at this point.
Yeah, probably best. Also, none of them are gonna be using any arguments as well. I remember Mr. Vanky, didn't he put on the rubber bullets? These
minus field alteration.
Yeah.
Mr. Vanka and Kenya both used it in this map, and I do believe it's a good argument for zone, since you can do a lot of damage while passing by from a distance.
We saw them play Garda as well, though, and I think that's better. That was a lot better using it there.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it really depends what you're comfortable with. If you have good aim and you know exactly where to bounce your bullets, you can do a lot of damage while driving.
Yeah, indeed. Connect swag. Hold off this flag. It's gonna drop his go on stealth. Got that nitro, which was a good call. I mean, he gets such a good spawn here, though. And Undead can't quite just stop him there. There's no chance, Jose.
I mean, I looked away from my screen for 1 second, but did Hollywood Undead just mistime his self-destruct? Is that why I didn't capture this flag?
No, he got xswagg got a really nice spawn, and I feel like he did partially use that, but he did pick up that nitro as well, which could have helped out. I mean, in the end of the day, he still is up a flag. He's got to watch out though here. But there was a couple errors made in that. I mean, it's possibly gonna make up for those mistakes by now.
And I do feel like it's harder for xswagg to play against a Crusader than a Viking, since you have way faster horizontal movements. If you know what I mean, like you can just.
I mean, we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I can't remember now. Was it Crusader which? It was Viking which was quicker, but Crusader was heavier, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do think so. But since Crusader is a hovering hull, it has practically no push power. So.
Yeah, exactly. But also, there was that chance where if you're trying to capture a flag, you can easily just get pushed, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the disadvantages. But if you play it well, you will rarely end up in such situations.
Yeah. xswagg self to gets another decent spawn to pick up that flag, have an opportunity at capturing this, making it 4-4, but it's not looking too likely for him. He's going to have to go use his repair kit, and Hollywood supplies are going to be running out by now. I believe he's not got a repair kit himself. Oh, and yeah. xswagg.
xswagg has a decent respawn. I do. Maybe he can capture this in time. But he got shot and he missed the flag. He still gets it though. Good job by xswagg.
Yeah, he definitely had that one. Evens them out though. So I mean, 1 minute and 30 seconds gonna be the main tension of now. xswagg, can he pick up that DA in time? It loses so much damage from that. And Hollywood, oh my days, is gonna self it. pretty bad at pronouncing these names, aren't I? I wish it was just like 1 or 2, like subject 1 and subject 2.
So you only have to say 1 or 2. Good job
Yeah,
by 1. I mean, it would
on
be
1.
easier, but yeah.
Exactly. Both of them will get taken out. xswag's gonna self there instead of.
Continuing on, exactly. I mean, honestly, you're still pretty lucky. Like some of the people that win with the form, some of them have really unpronounceable nicknames. So imagine if some of those players played in these tournaments.
Jeez Louise. I mean, there's times like Parliament. At first, I did not know how to say that name whatsoever. And shout out to Gunling for telling me how to pronounce his name. 15 seconds on the clock, though. I think it's gonna be a tie. I think.
Yeah, this will most definitely end
Yeah.
up in a tie. Even if xswagg takes out Hollywood here, I don't see him have enough time to capture. First round will end
Yeah.
up in a tie. I honestly did not expect this after the way they started. It felt like Hollywood had control of most of the
Yeah,
during
yeah,
most of the first round, if you know what I mean.
yeah, you definitely did. But anyhow, guys, the form is now open. So if you want to have the chance to win some promo codes, just enter up your tanky username. Please make sure that you spell it right. And yeah, in the end of the next round, we'll pick 3 lucky winners. But yeah, regarding what you said, I mean, yeah, I thought Hollywood definitely had that round in the bag, but xswagg just played his part in the end, and it worked out for him. I mean, probably wanted to win, but they got a tie, so there's 3 more rounds to go. So we have to see what will happen here, or 2 more rounds could be.
Before a winner has been decided, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it will either be 2 or 3 more rounds since you can't
Or
win in 2 rounds.
yeah, or it could go into like overtime for like tiebreaker. I mean,
I mean, I
but
really don't hope so, honestly.
I don't know. I don't think it will go into tiebreaker. I'm gonna say off the bat, I think if Hollywood just plays how he played in the first 5 minutes, he'd be able to win this. But if xswagg just Um, I don't know. He just played more aggressive and timed his uh self selves at the right time during the end there, and I think he just like overcome what he was losing in the first 5 minutes. So it's really on both of them. I mean, Hollywood in the beginning was being really aggressive. He had good drops as well, timing those, and he just played overall decent. I mean, also with Crusader, like you're saying, you don't really have that horizontal movement, so I feel like that could be a main part in them. But hey, we might see them change up arguments or something or holes. But from the looks of it, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, exactly, like you said. But I mean, what do you think about xswagg being someone else's alt account? Since he's only Brigadier rank, but he's playing pretty well, to be honest.
I mean, it depends who it is. I mean, do you know who it is?
I have no clue. I mean, I'm asking you whether you think it's an alt account or not.
Oh, oh, I thought you were saying, right. I don't know. Definitely seems like it. They know what they're doing. So it definitely looks like it is, but be interesting to see who it is, because I mean, they're up against Hollywood. You said you've played with them in the past, but they've not really been in any major games, or at least not recently. So if xswagg is an alt and ends up losing this, obviously there's some reasoning why he's playing on an alt in not a rude way. But I mean, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but from the way he's playing, I do think he has a little more hours in this game. But
Yeah, it's
on the other
definitely got that
on the other
experience.
hand, it's hard to tell because what it's called. Like, if you play only private battles and you train for like let's say TOF Ricochet, you don't get a lot of experience points anymore in private battles.
Yeah, you get better to minimum, do you? But look, his selfing right now. He selfs on time right before Hollywood will, and I don't know. I feel like he could easily capture this if he plays it right. There are some drops as well. We'll use his DA. Hollywood's going to use his DP. Get that repair kit as well. DP dropping. Just trying to rush for that DP.
Hollywood's doing a lot of damage to xswagg.
Wait, he doesn't
Yeah,
have
he will
a.
take out.
Yeah. Oh, he did have his repair kit. My bad. I forgot he used the one in the middle there, didn't he?
Yeah, he picked up the middle repair kit. I mean, there's only one in this map, so.
Yeah, indeed.
xswagg self-destructing. I mean, that would have been a smart play if he took out Hollywood on that there, but Hollywood took him out, so it's... At this point, it doesn't really matter, but it's still difficult to prevent Hollywood from capturing here. Unfortunately, it's unable to prevent him from capturing, but maybe he can counter immediately. It does seem like it, but...
Yeah, and dealt half damage there, just under actually, but it's not going to get that return. But I mean, it was you last time. He said it's like one captures, another one captures. It's really repetitive, isn't it? So I mean, you just got to get your opponent off guard and start getting them off their game to actually win this. And it's. Would you say this is a wait? Like you have to be more patient, like XBBP, or is it more like you got to be the aggressor to win this?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's not as important as an XPBP because it seems like as long as you hit your shots, like it's not like XPBP where there's a long cooldown, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter. As long as you hit your shots more than the opponent does, then you can win. And if you time yourself destructions well.
yeah. I mean, I'm mainly asking because I mean, I wouldn't know myself, but definitely nice info to know. It picks up the flag, and I mean, xswagg got that flag capture as well, didn't he? Really weird. Just got to use his DA soon, and xswagg will not get out there alive.
Smart decision from Hollywood to self-destruct there. That would have been very awkward had he stayed alive.
No one was just thinking, imagine you ran out of supplies whilst playing. I don't know why that came to mind, but xswagg runs into that pillar there. And he still has his repair kit here.
I mean, it's not unimaginable running out of supplies mid-game, but as you can see, xswagg has probably MK7 on Brigadier rank, so he must have like spent some money on this game, so I assume he has enough money for supplies.
Yeah.
Or anyways, what it's called. I do believe you get some supplies by reaching the playoffs, if I'm not entirely mistaken.
You did?
Yeah, I do think so.
Oh. Well, now I know I need to get into playoffs if I want to get some supplies there.
I mean, there's probably easier ways to do so, but yeah, you can.
Hollywood making it 4-3 for him. There's still time for xswagg to get this one in the bag. I mean, it's better to get a win for either of these players to be up in the lead here by 1-0.
Interesting. Hollywood trying to run away as far as possible to themselves, but I do believe xswagg has enough time to capture this flag here.
Yeah, we saw him do it before, and Hollywood's got pretty bad spawn there.
I mean, on the other hand, he did guarantee himself that if he takes out xswagg here, he can immediately capture again. But I don't know if it's a good idea for Hollywood.
About that.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Swag has a good respawn. This might be very close.
Yeah, and he will get that return and self straight away. He did have his repair kit, but I was about to say, like, it's not really got that distance to his spawn that he needed. So it is 4-4, 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Anyway, pulling this flag. Swag gonna catch him off guard. Swag's not got the DP. Goes for a Nitro instead, and just good all from him. The self as well. Come on, Kai, I know you want to.
I really don't want to.
I do. Swag dealing as much damage as he can, and Hollywood uses repair kit. I looked away for a split second. I'm not too sure.
I think he did. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he wouldn't go that far without using it. We will get that capture, making it 5-4. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here.
Hollywood can get a decent respawn. Yeah, I don't think he will prevent him from capturing this, most likely.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
That was really close.
Yeah, you should not bet online. Most likely, jeez, man.
Yeah, I mean, same for you, honestly. Like, we keep jinxing it for
relax.
we talk
about. I think I've been doing pretty well this game. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's been alright. It's been alright. It does look like Hollywood has the advantage since he keeps being the first player to capture here.
Yeah, and he's up in the lead here as well by 1 flag. I mean, if you can make it 2 flags, just secure that in the bag. 1 minute, 20 seconds, xswagg going in for the kill here. Like Top Gun, you know?
Right.
Don't know what.
I honestly never watched that.
You didn't? Oh my. We're
Yeah,
gonna have a movie night, me and
you know what I did watch? Yesterday's grand finale.
Sheesh. Yeah, don't bring that up, Chief. We're gonna go on sale. 55 seconds on the clock, and it's 6-5 for Hollywood Undead. At this point in time, xswagg gonna be under a bit of pressure here. Puts on a D8 and Nitro straight away. Ooh, xswagg bit not on the best of time, and yeah, that's looking really close to a game here for the second round. Unless actually,
this is probably looking like a win for Hollywood, unless Swag can take him out here. But Hollywood's trying to opt for just.
You know what Hollywood needs to do? Yeah, he just needs to pull that flag away, get as far away as he can at this point in time, and it'd be fine. There's a repair kit falling. It won't fall in time though. And yeah, he's won this. Well, not the whole thing.
It was really close though. That was so close.
Yeah, that was really good. Anyhow, we will be opening up the forms and announcing the winners. But beforehand, I just want to introduce our newest commentator. It's your boy Philippe. How you doing, man? Welcome.
Hi, thank you for this introduction. I'm good. How are you?
Very nice, very nice. But yes, with that being said, sorry for cutting you off really easily, but we'll be choosing the winners. So yes, sir, if our broadcaster wants to put them in.
Keep watching the screen, the winners should be there already. Alright, and the winners are TVKI, Chow, and Panzer in Fact. Congratulations guys, you'll be receiving your promo codes via 4 PM. So make sure you've logged into the English form once before. And like Jack said before, the form is open again, so make sure to enter your correct username.
And yes, I mean, Philippe, what do you think about these past 2 rounds? Do you think this will go into a 4th, or do you think it's going to be cut off here in the 3rd one?
Honestly, I cannot tell. Those both rounds were really intense. and close. This last round almost finished equal as well. But I wanted to ask you guys, what do you feel about self-destructing? Do they do it too much, or is it just enough? Because I feel like every spawn basically they self-destruct to do something, and in my opinion, maybe it's a little bit too much in sometimes. But I don't know if that's just me.
Ladies first, Kai. I'll let you go.
I mean, I do think there's a tactical advantage to it, since if they can take out the opponent and, I mean, what it's called, like respawn, have a good respawn, they might be able to capture some flags. Like, depends on where the flag is dropped, or get the advantage next time. Because if they don't self-destruct, the opponent will kill them way too easily. And like capture immediately, especially in such a small map. But I do have some unfortunate news. It looks like xswagg gave TP. Looks like Hollywood Undead won the third round by default. That's very unfortunate. That we won't be able to see a third round here. I mean, we will be waiting like 1 more minute for the form to close, and then we will be picking the final 3 winners.
Yeah, but I mean, regarding your question, then just to bear a bit of time. I don't know. I feel like agreeing with Kai. I wasn't really paying attention to what Kai was saying. No offense, I was checking the form. But I mean, my personal opinion, there's definitely strategy behind it. It's it is a 1v1, so you got to watch out for your supplies being used, the drops as well. So there's definitely reasoning behind all of them. In some cases, I guess they're trying to be a lot safer than others. So they're not being as ballsy, especially when you're got the same flag captures. But I don't know. I feel that's more like the heat of the moment. They're doing it just to ensure that they're gonna win that capture, you know. But anyhow, I mean, yeah. Overall, I think it will like the third round would have been crucial for them. I mean, we're not going to see it anymore, but who do you think, like off the bat, who do you think would have won that third round?
50-50. I mean, I do think Hollywood would probably win.
Okay. And what about you, Philippe?
Well, I have to disagree with Excite, because so as far as I saw Hollywood by now, it feels like he's kind of chill while playing. Unlike xswagg, he's trying kind of to take advantage, because Hollywood was leading the game all the time. And so basically, I feel like this next round, which we unfortunately won't see, would maybe be a round for xswagg, because he would be trying still so much more to take advantage, while Hollywood is just kind of in advantage already. And as he seems to be chill, maybe he would make a mistake or two to lose this, to get in disadvantage in the game. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's entirely possible, honestly. Like every round starts at 0-0, so I mean, even if one player won like 2 rounds in a row, it's not unthinkable that the opponent makes a comeback.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, at that point in time, xswagg had nothing to lose, right? So if it was me playing, I would have just put my whole heart into it, just try and outdo what he makes and what his mistakes are. But yeah, would have been interesting, but unfortunately got off guard. But anyhow, we will be choosing the winners now, so they should be on your screen very, very shortly. And yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be it after the winners are picked for today, I believe, right, Kai?
Yeah, unfortunately, that was it. It was a very short stream, but thanks for sticking with us until now, guys. And so keep watching the screen. I do think the broadcaster will pick the last 3 winners now.
Yeah, winners on your screen. There's yours and mine, Palinka66 and Mad Bumja. So congratulations, you 3 and the previous 3 winners. But yes, with that being said, please check your EN Forms account, guys, to get your promo codes within 48 hours, and make sure you've logged in at least once. and just log in just to make sure that your account is still there. But apart from that, guys, it's going to be it from us today. And thank you, Philippe, for joining us for that short part of the game, and Kai and Sandra. And
yeah, no worries. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Brian? Okay. I mean, next time, can you like tell us when you muted this?
Oh, he did.
Oh, really? I didn't hear it. Oh, my bad. Sorry for cutting you off there, Jack. Like, I thought you weren't going to say anymore. You were waiting for us to say goodbye.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie.